In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful...
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. It's mining time, and it's the Pickaxe Master time. Givesh, good afternoon.
Hello,
How are
Bruno.
you?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Bruno. Yeah, I'm great. Great. Ready for some mining.
Hell yeah. We know it's Wednesday, and Wednesday it's the Lucky Miner show. So it's time to give some pickaxes to everyone that's watching the show. And damn, are we excited for today? We have big news. We're not going to share them yet. We're going to leave it towards the end. But we gotta say, it's some game-changing news, and we're very excited to share those with you. Ives, I know that you're also excited with this. I can see it from your smile. But let's leave this very good stuff to the end. So, right now, we can make a quick recap on what's been up for this week. We had yesterday a really nice interview with Sandstorm. Thank you for that interview, Slater and Game Dizzy. It was amazing time with you, and thank you for the invitation. If you have not checked it, you can see it on their website, so you can see it on their Twitch. They have the saved file or the saved video, so you can watch it anytime if you were not present yesterday. And to everyone in the chat here, we got some very familiar faces, all the Sand fam. We got Wicked U2, we got Yannick, we got M. Bengali, early in the stream. So welcome to you. How are you feeling today? Let us know in the chat. How do you feel that this Wednesday is going to be lucky for you? And hopefully you got some popcorn, because we have a very cool stream going on today. We're going to make some pickaxe raffle. We have very good news, because of that, we're going to give one pickaxe that we have not given for quite some time. So, Gibesh, we have to reserve some time for this, because we're going to raffle a diamond pickaxe today.
Cool.
Again, later at the show, we will do one of those. So we have to save at least 30 minutes to do it. And we got McDuck in here. Welcome. We have McDuck, which is the geologist from the Pickaxe Master. So if you got any questions regarding minerals, stones, rocks, whatever it is that your curiosity has, ask McDuck. He's a professional geologist, and he's here to help you to get through all those questions and all those curiosities about mining and geology. So feel free to ask him anything. He's been... the last stream was super cool to have him on the stream. He posted fun facts, and he just got a really nice dynamic. We have been posting them on Twitter right now. Some of them, they were posted here live on the last stream, but we want to have those information reach to everyone as much as possible, so they have went to Twitter posts. But we will keep doing and giving those here, more fun facts, and we will keep exploring them. So, on the last one, we had some really cool story. We had the voxelite. We already designed one voxelite because of that story. We will introduce it later. And for now, Gibbers, do you want to show some of the works that you've been doing during this week? We know that we've been working very hard in the upper side of the mountain.
So our viewers, we got some feedback that we want to have some mineable blocks near the witch. So there are some newly placed blocks near the witch, just for to mine
Oh, nice.
down here. Yeah. The upstairs is getting along. Yeah, it's getting. Oh, it's probably would be easier just from here to.
Suggested,
Yeah.
implemented.
Yeah, it's getting along nicely. Just have to
Mhm.
go there. So give me a minute.
Probably we'll get. There were. I don't think there was any stream that no one asked to mine near the troll witch. So that was really clever of you, just to adding those, since it was a very common asked place to mine. Well, let's place some mineable blocks there.
Yeah. Um, and I will go through it here maybe.
And here we go, up to the top. And we have seen from the last stream that the upper side is getting, every day, every stream that passes, it's getting a more complete and finished look. We saw it, we went from just general basic layout, let's say it like that. So it's just the configuration of the levels. Then it started to have some placement, more dynamic paths and everything. And now we see that there's already a lot of moss, there's already a lot of rocks placed in the ceiling, in the ground. There's already some crystals placed already, and this is looking very neat. It's very green up here.
Is it too much?
No, I don't think so. It's a magical mountain. It should be thrilling with life. It should be thrilling with nature. So I feel it's very adequated, actually. So it also brings two type of feelings. So we have the basement, or the lower side of the mountain, which has less green. Then we have let's call it basement, where we have lava, and there's no green at all there, so it's very hot. Oh, that's a secret passage.
There's plenty of them. Yeah.
There's plenty to explore. And then we have the upper side of the mountain, which has more green. So in terms of logic, it does make sense to me that it's built like that.
So yeah, I think it will be finished in really soon time, and then the last thing is only just to scatter the blocks and just to make them even, probably through most of the rooms, and the upstairs will be finished. So I'll bet it will be quite
Quite soon.
Yeah, quite soon. It will happen in yeah. The last steps are really it's fast to place. Once you when I start to place blocks, it's really will get a little bit different view and a lot more dynamic. So mineable blocks really help to give that dynamic to all of the visuals.
It also helps you probably to understand better how everything is going to be placed and look everything in in the final stage or final form. One of the things that we have also talked about. Oh, that's supposedly for a trap.
Yep, still didn't
Oh,
remove them.
those indicators. Yeah. From what I've saw, we already have some traps already done, especially the arrow trap. We have to talk with Junior to pass you how to place that logic. But there's falling rocks and there's the arrow traps that are already ready. Yesterday we got up to part 3 completed from the Steel Braids quest. Junior is telling that's taking quite some time because it does require a lot of steps to complete those, and it's he explained to me that the way he's making it's through stages. So basically the quest has 6 stages, and he's making a way to, well, he's a programmer, so you know how complicated programmer language can be, but he's making a way so that the quest goes into steps. I don't know how he's actually putting that into work, but it makes the way he explained to me, it made a lot of logic. And we were talking, me and Gibash, and if you use the game maker, you have may notice that there's in one of the updates we stopped be able to select multiple objects, and that's been affecting us for a bit. And Gibash can tell from his own experience how it's affecting him.
Not well.
Not good, not good.
Um, Also,
So
one
yeah.
more thing, we have new animations.
Oh, we
So
got new
this is
dwarfs. I
yeah,
haven't checked
new
those yet.
yeah. So this is a nervous dwarf.
And it's also a new dwarf.
Yep,
That's a
yeah,
gold. That's a gold dwarf. Yeah, you can
yeah.
see he's working a bit. His eyes. He looks nervous. He looks unrested.
Might be. Okay, and we have one more.
Oh,
It's a happy one.
we saw this one earlier. Yeah, we posted on Twitter this animation. Hey, let's take a closer look to him. I like his beard and the mohawk as well.
Well, it was quite difficult to figure it out how those files has to be how to they come together. So um, yeah, it took a bit of time.
Did you mount that one yourself or it was Gush?
Myself.
Hell yeah. That one is looking neat. Look at those bracelets.
Yeah, and we should have one more. Um, yep. So he's worked all day, I guess, near the woods,
Oh, this is the
cutting woods,
sleepy.
and yeah, and he's he's looks sleepy, tired.
I think we posted these animations on the sneak peeks in the Discord server. We haven't posted them on Twitter. So this is some for some it might be the first time that you're seeing these type of animations. So we've concluded the seven idols for now. So we have 7,777 dwarfs of the collection. They have we've counted like over 400 traits or 500 traits. I've lost the count by now. And with those, we have seven sub-races, and we have seven idle animations for each one of them. So they will be as custom as it can be. And to welcome some more of the Sand fam here at the chat, we got Heist Pilots. Hey, welcome. We got Srodoi Rio, which is also building a game, and he's entering the alpha stages. He's doing a farmer's game. So shout out to him. Sandfam, you know Surdar Rio for some time, and if you have time, also go check it out, the game he's making, and help him to go through the alpha. We're a big family in here, and we all rely on each other's help. So when he does post it, go there and give him help as well. We got Drakusha. Hello, hello everyone. Oh, by the way, I forgot to share this one. So we got the form to be part or to be one of the lucky miners today. So let's post here in the chat. You only have to fill it out once, as you know, and by doing it, so you'll be able to get on all the raffles. You just need to be in the stream because we're going to call you during the stream if you win the pickaxe for you to mine, because you have to tell us what type of blocks you want to mine and where do you want to mine. And also there's another way to do it. Not many people ask. You could just go like, hey Gibash, you know what? Do you mine for me. You choose. So there's all type of ways to get this going. And by the way, I remember one of the last streams you were working on that watermill. Did you figure it out how it stayed in the end? You made a
Well,
passage there. Oops.
yeah, there is a passage. Um,
Oh
Oh,
no.
I fell down. Yeah, there is a little passage. Still didn't kind of figure it out why it's there, but it's quite nice that we can go around that mill and see all around it because it has some nice windows, some nice details, and just to hide it inside that mountain, it's not useful. So um, maybe
Probably it's a spot. How do you call it? Sightseeing spot. That's how you call it. Like a place where you go to take pictures. There we go, all around it. And from there, can we make like a zoom out? Or like your... Oh, that
yeah,
looks cool.
just
Probably
um,
you go to the left. There's something blocking your way.
yeah, I think that it has to be there is no enough block right here, so we'll have to push this water mill a little bit to the towards the entrance. I will just write it down, not to forget, because after
Okay.
streams, I usually don't remember everything that we saw, and
Yeah, please do take those notes and we will get...
yeah,
This is also something cool about the streams. We get to play test the game with you in every aspect possible. And McDuck is saying, is it just me or the mountain getting more and more extraordinary? Well, thank you. We're doing the best we can to make these... Well, that's at least our mission, to make this the best mining game in the sandbox. At least we are working for it and trying to do it. And that will be our best. It's everything you can count on with us. So we already took some some sneak peeks around the mountain. We have run a bit, see more developments that have went on the upper side of the mountain. And well, since it's going to be a special stream, I think we're going to raffle 4 pickaxes today. So we should start soon. So everyone that joined earlier today, you're going to... Someone say beans. Yeah, we have more than beans. We have a big announcement for today, but we're going to leave that for later today at the stream because we're going to give away today 1 diamond pickaxe, but we will start with the silver one. So we'll go silver, we will go gold, we will go ruby, and in the end we will go diamond one.
okay. So pickaxe ready.
Let's see how we got the... We got 9 responses so far. I'm going to paste this link again. Copy, and let's put it in the chat. If anyone has not filled it yet, please do so. You only have to fill it once, and when you do it, you're eligible for any of the raffles that we will do today. You only need to be at the chat because we will call you out if you win, and you need to answer to that call for you to choose the mineable blocks and to be able to get the prize as well. So if we call you and you get to be the winner, but you're not in the chat, that means we will usually wait 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because sometimes, well, it happens. But after that time, we raffle again if we don't get a feedback from the winner.
I think this spider
And
is
by the
eating
way,
grass.
how did that spider went there?
I'm also not sure.
Did it went out of the mountain?
I guess so.
I didn't know you could do that. And also, everyone in the chat, let us know if you have questions about the Pickaxe Master, about the game, about anything related to the sandbox and what we're doing in here, about the board game, about building, about logic, well, about geology. You tell us if you want to know something, put your question in the chat, and we will do our best to answer to it. And by the way, we have to work on the names. We still have NPC Ogil Thotop. We have to take the NPCs out. At least the name. To be just like Denden Underrock, which is he only has his name, he's not called NPC. We do have to work on that still.
He's not
No
NPC any
miner.
longer.
Yeah, it doesn't say he's an NPC, but everyone else does say that's NPC.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when you choose that one, NPC
Yeah.
Ogle Thotha.
Yeah.
All right, so let's grab that silver pickaxe. And we also have we have more news incoming. So August is going to be filled with news. We had a very good stream yesterday, an interview with Sandstorm yesterday. Today we have some more news and we have other plans for the rest of the month. So stay tuned because this is going to be exciting. We're going to have Alpha Season 3, which is right around the corner. I know that all of you are excited to start to playing. We are as well. And we will be doing some streams where we can play all together. And we got Surdoi Rio asking when board game. Well, the board game is also very, very close to completion. We're Junior is also working on the digital edition, so probably what we're going to do is we're making just some prototypes of the physical edition, just for us to play test with more and more people, and we will launch first the digital edition so we can play test it. We have already play tested a lot, but one thing is to play test with let's say 20, 50 people. The other thing is to play test with 200, 300, 400, 500 people. It's very different. You get a much more accurate result. So we're going to launch it, the digital edition first, and after we're going to do some competitions with that game as it is. If it needs some fine tuning on one rule or another, we will do those after that season, and from all the feedback that we will gather from you, and from there we will make the final version of the board game in digital and physical. So you'll be able from there to buy your board game. And with the board game, one of the things that we want to do is to have one Pickaxe NFT on it. So it's going to be a celebration one. It's going to be limited because after NFTs have their own scarcity. So with the first, we'll call it the first edition of the board game, there will be a celebratory first edition of the pickaxe that will come with the board game. And that will be an exclusive NFT that will come only in the board game. And we got Ice Pilot asking, when voxelite material made from dihonium and wagnium found in the deep caves of FOMO? Ice Pilot, I have to say, we have already designed the voxelites. So we're taking notes of what everyone is suggesting and what you're saying. We already designed that one. We will put it into place when it's time. We got Uzomakin as well. We got 9A7A. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. And I hope you have some fun with us, or hopefully a lot of fun with us. And let me share the last time. And we got, will you ship the board game all around the world or only to Netherlands? I'll be taking all the NFTs. Well, we will be shipping the game worldwide. Beans. We got a lot of beans for today. But we will do those when we are using the diamond pickaxe, because it's going to take a long time to mine, and we will use that time that we're mining with the diamond pickaxe to give away some beans. So for now, let's close the first one. We got already 12 answers. This is for everyone that has joined early. So early birds, you always get a chance. So from 1 to 12, let's put in here and click generate. And we got number 3. And number 3 is Boopful. So congratulations. We got another SandFam Boopful. You already won once or twice as well. These mining, let me open up here to actually check how many times you won.
Oh, I see him in chat. So
He's in the
let me
chat.
know
He should
where
be in
you
the
want.
chat.
Let me know where you want to mine, and of course, what kind of material.
Actually, I'm not seeing Bookful here. Oh, is it your first time? I cannot believe this.
Last
All
time he
right,
was
so congratulations.
away.
This is the first time for you. Let me just put a note here that you just won a silver pickaxe. And you know how this works. We've been through this for quite some time. Here you go. Congratulations. So everyone at the chat, please let's send some good luck vibes to Boopful. You know that the Misty Mountain listens to us. We have proved that every stream, that every time we get a lot of cheering, prizes come out. So good luck, Boopful. Let us know where you want to mine and what type of block do you want to mine. You can choose more than one block. You don't have to see just one, or you can make a mix. You know that you have 25 hit points, so you can distribute them as you wish. So let us know, where should we start? By the way, Gibish, isn't there a way to have the game maker sounds or just some background music to jam with us while we're streaming?
Can you hear the footsteps? Um,
No,
I
I can't.
I can see that in the recording there is showing that the sounds are coming out from the game maker, but oh, I'm not sure. Oh,
Let's just try to get some ambience sounds going on. And welcome Lyrical CH86. We got Crypto Monete as well in here. Glad to see all the Sand fam gathering around for these Miner Show and for the Pickaxe Master stream. Thank you for coming and for joining us. We do have some really good announcements to make today. We have more things planned for the August month. We have some contests which will include Vox Edit. So we're already giving some hints on what will be coming. It will have some sand prize for the top place, or I must say top places. So stay tuned for that one. We're going to post our first Vox Edit contest as well. And Gibish, if we cannot have the footsteps and the game maker sounds, we can just choose anything you want.
I'm not sure, but you should be hearing something, or
No, not at all. Nothing at all.
nothing
And
at all, yeah?
Bookful and Bookful has not chosen yet where he wanted to mine. So we're still waiting on that choice. He's here. He already replied. We only need to know where it should be mined. Near that green light. Okay, I think he's giving you a green light as well to mine any type of block, as long it's near the green light. And by the way, the green lights, which are the runes, they have not only they work as a teleport, but they have a different meaning. So we will leave that to you. Gibbous already hinted everyone a lot of times on what it means. It's a way for you to travel faster through the mountain without getting lost. If you can follow those, and we will leave the rest to you to find out.
No, it doesn't seem like I can take some kind of well, I'm not sure. I'm not very used to OBS, and I'm now using virtual camera, and somehow virtual camera cannot pick up the sound. And if I do it in some kind of way, I think everything the sounds that come into my computer will get duplicated, so it will be an echo. So I'm not completely sure how to do this.
Well, Gibbous, if it's not working well, don't worry. We can try next time before we start the stream to get on these technicalities. And if it was something easy to put on, we would do it. If not, we will just keep jamming and we will do some mining. So we got Booful that is saying to mine near the green lights, and you have just passed by. You're going
The green
towards
light,
the
you
yellow.
mean like the green crystals?
Yeah, the green crystals.
Okay. So we have like this green cave part. So like this corner of cave is like all green crystals.
You're saying in here,
Here?
in this
Okay.
room. Yeah, yeah, in this room. So let's choose here. Maybe we can try to mine one type of block um, of each type.
Okay.
So we can start with
So
sand.
yeah, let's start with sand.
And everyone, let's give some good luck vibes here to Boopful and let him win some prizes today. He got an educational sand first. Let's
Well,
try it
sand is
again on another sand.
maybe at least one coal.
And not one coal.
Hmm.
So let's move to dirt ones.
Yeah.
And good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's get some prizes going. Educational dirt. We love to do these alpha tests and we love to be able to give these prizes to everyone. Educational dirt, it's not working so far. So we have already used 6 hit points from the pickaxe, which means we have 19 left. So let's go for some clay
Was
and give
just
him
going
some Misty
straight for
Mountain.
the for the for the goal. I forgot about the clay.
And while we do here, by the way, we have Nightbot. He's not very active, but if you're not still on the Discord, please join us there. We usually give first-time hand news in there. If they're not on the stream where we always like to deliver the big news. But if you're not in there yet, please join us.
Oh,
And a
finally.
silver ore,
Silver
nice
ore.
one.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's fucking mine.
Okay. Should we go for more gravel or let's go for stone
Well,
maybe?
you went for some clay, so that went for 18. It was at 19, so we went to 16. And now you mined one gravel, which means it went down
12.
to 12,
12.
right? So probably we could do some stone. Let's see what we got. If we can get some gold. Or even gem. Or a
Oh,
sapphire.
here's our luck.
Ooh, nice one. Silver nugget. Let's go.
Okay.
The first one, this is going good because the silver pickaxe costs 0.25 cent, and in terms of earnings, we are already at 0.30. So let's do one more gravel. So we were at 12, less is 5, we're at 7, and less is 4, we are at 3. Another silver ore, let's go! Wow, it's starting good. I think that the Misty Mountain is also feeling very good today because it knows now we can only mine one clay block, I think. Because it knows that
Let's
there's
try
some
stone.
really good announcement. No, it won't be able because we only have 3
Okay.
hit points. So let's go for clay. And this is the type of things you have to manage when you're mining because you want to take the best out of your pickaxe. If you were to mine stone now, a stone takes 5 hit points from your pickaxe and you only have 3 left. What would happen is that you would consume those hit points and you would not be getting a prize. You would just go to that message saying that the tip of your pickaxe just broke. So you have to make some calculations, some math, to know how many hit points you have still left on your pickaxe. And this is important because you want to use your pickaxe as much as you can. And let's go to the vault. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2 silver ores and 1 silver nugget, right?
Yep.
So let me just put here silver ore multiplying by 2, and that makes 0.02 sand and 1 silver nugget, which makes another 0.2. So total, we got 0.4, and the pickaxe cost 0.25. So congratulations, Boopful. You're going to receive today 0.4 sand from this stream and from this mining chance. And here we have Dan Stremas, the local banker from the Misty Mountain, and he is located at the vault. And there's something about Dan Stremas. He's holding a secret. He's holding an Easter egg, must say.
So wow, we have 0.4 sand.
And
And
we
the
got
pickaxe cost?
0.25. So Boobful, congratulations. You just got yourself some really nice coins in here. I hope you had fun mining because we had, and we love to see all those prizes. And again, thank you everyone for sending good luck vibes to Boobful at the chat. And we want to keep that that vibe going. So we have more pickaxes to be raffled today, and we want for you to keep winning with the Pickaxe Master. So the silver pickaxe has just been went through, and what else? Do you want to try to see if we can get on the Steel Braids quest? If there's anything that we can do?
Sure. So let's talk to him. And no, we're not. He's asking that question each time. So you always say that thing. Anyway, my name is Daniel Undergo, and I'm happy that you just arrived. Do you want to know more about the Misty Mountain? Sure, what's happening on the mountain? Well, this is Misty Mountain, and there's two things about it. This is really some how it's. I heard something somewhere that one is filled with golds and diamonds, and there's some kind of weird magic. If you want to get a pickaxe and start right away, you can get to Ogil right next to me. What's the last part? Well, there is something happening in the mountain, but you know what? You can give this hammer to Steelbraze and ask him about the runes. Runes? Okay, I will leave it to him. So, and then we got this hammer. So we will just equip it, and let's go through. Interesting. Before we had like this apostrophe, exclamation mark on the denden and on Steelbraze, but now it's interesting that but still we got that pointer, as you can see, that
Which shows where it is.
white point, but it's still probably a bit tricky if you don't know where the Steelbraze is.
I have
Where
to say you
find
have to
it.
follow the blue crystals.
It's easier, yeah.
Oh, my
Okay.
hammer.
Yeah.
And he's got
let's speak to him.
exclamation mark as well.
Now he
It's
has,
still not
but
letting.
nope.
I think that Junior is only going to let us talk with Steelbraids at the end, by the time that he finished to put all the quests together. We're at part 3 of 6, and the bulky parts of the programming are the first 3 ones. So this is why it's taking longer. The part 4, 5, and 6, they are much easier to make and much faster to implement as well. So I don't know if by the next stream they will be all done, but very soon, if not the next one, in 2 streams, they will be completed, mostly. So after that, we will start with the geology quest as well. We got McDuck in here that's going to help us to throw some fun facts at the geology quest, which will give you free pickaxes every time that you complete it, and you bring all those educational stones, educational clay, educational materials back to the geologist. We still have to name the geologist. Do we have some suggestions at the chat for a name for the geologist? And Lyrical is asking, what are the cool information that we will learn today? Well, McDuck is going to post some fun facts at the chat, and probably could be posting some of those whenever it's ready. We got a really long list of fun facts. Me and Gibesh already went through that list. We had a really good time talking, and it's also great the type of topics and discussions that we were talking about. We looked at one fun fact and was like, oh, we just started discussing those fun facts.
I'll bet everyone likes some good new facts.
Well, quick fun facts are are usually just a good time. So Makdak, if you're there, please share some knowledge with us. Share something that we still don't know, and what could be fun for everyone to learn. Hey, here we go. We got Makdak on the chat. He's saying, let's see, guys. Did you know that pure gold is so soft it can be molded by hand? That's pretty impressive. And I have to say, with that one, me and Gibbons, we were discussing, we're like, how is
Well,
it possible? And we
but
throw
you
that
know,
question for you, Makdak.
but Magduck now told a bit differently than previously. Because I agree that it's so soft that you can mold in hand, but it's not, you know, it's a bit different than we talked the previous time.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah,
it got fine-tuned. And Makdak,
it,
tell us, how can it be molded with our own hands? How is it possible? Yeah, Nick says, nice to know, so it can be stolen easier. Well, if you find pure gold that's molded by your hands, if you find it like that, probably you don't have to steal it because you're just finding it. That's raw, pure gold. You'll only find those in the nature, probably. And Makdak, where would we find pure gold that can be molded in with our own hands? Does it require a specific type of mining? Um, in which conditions can we find that gold? And usually where it's located.
Alaska.
If there's any gold diggers out there that want to go for dig some gold, this would be some useful information to have. And for everyone that has just joined now, I'm going to post again the link of the form. There should be an easier way to do this. To be posting, probably I can set up Nightbot to be spamming this information over the stream. Let me try to open it in here and just see if there's anything that it can be spammed over and over. Oh, actually there is. We can post here a command called giveaway, and the message would be fill the form and then the link, and the alias. What's the alias mean? Well, let's submit it and let's see what happens. So if you want to check what's the link, let's put here and do the command giveaway, and let's see what happens. Here we go. Perfect. And we got a suggestion by Yannick. For the geologist name, I suggest Voxes, or Vox size. Voxes. What's that?
It's just a reminder. For here, it will probably some kind of not Easter egg, but some kind of hidden place, because it's in the lab and it's quite difficult to find. I'll bet this place is probably not explored very often, so there are some.
Well, I took my
hidden
eyes
rooms.
I took my eyes off the screen for like 1 second, and then right after, oh, what's that one? Did you change? Wasn't that the hammer?
It is. This is a different place. So this is one secret room, and there are.
Because of
Will
Luis
not say the
Agassiz.
number,
Oh,
but
okay.
some more.
You got a point there, Yanni. I see what you're doing. Geotelecto or Intellecto Vox for the name of the geologist. Well, keep them coming. I like where this is going. And it's always good to have more choices in terms of the name. And you've seen how we're putting the names of the characters. We got Dandan Underrock. We got Ogil Thothop. So we don't have any. Well, we got Dan Stramus. That's an Easter egg, but that's different. We got Ugval. Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name of the NPCs. I have to search that on the. So right now, not any of the names has been linked to a Vox or anything like that. So let's try to think also outside of the box and see what we could get as well. And we got Candlely Kristen here at Discord saying to everyone give a retweet. And I've got to be on silent mode today, but I'm still lurking. So if you're at the chat, hello. Hello, Kristen, and thank you for the idea for everyone to give a retweet. We got already some members that are joining the server. So that's where going to happen most of the news and the sneak peeks and everything that we'll be posting. And Ivash, we have to get on the pickaxe going on because we have many pickaxes to give away today. And we should start to hurry up with those. So we got 14 answers so far. Out of 25 people watching the stream, there's 14 answers so far. So if you want to have a chance to mine today and be one of the lucky miners, please do fill this form. And with those, we will be raffling the pickaxes. So if you want how to do it, you can type !giveaway and it will give you the link to fill it out the form. And we got Mukduck answering better everything. Oh, that's a really long pass. So let's help him out. So Mukduck is saying, compared to most minerals, gold is very soft. It is still a metal, and you can mold in your hands. If it is a very small, thin piece of pure metal. So we're thinking probably on a big chunk of gold, and we're like, just doing like that, no. So if it's a thin layer of gold, that's possible to be molded with your hands. Almost every other tool humans make is harder than gold. It is pretty easy to mold, also if you warm up considerably. You don't have to get it to molten state. The warmer it gets, the more malleable it becomes. You can carve it or engrave it with tools, even when it's cold though. Well, you took some mystery out of us because when you say that gold is malleable with your bare hands, at least for myself, what I'm thinking is that you can grab a big chunk of gold and you would mold it like it was plastic or plasticine, something like that. And that did not make much sense, in my head at least. But this does make a lot of sense. And by the way, if you're watching the stream and you're participating in the experience quests in the server, you can take the proof of participation of the stream. You can take a screenshot and post it there at the experience quest tab. And we will be handling over extra experience to those that do that. Then there's mercury. Well, mercury is always in a liquid state, if I recall. You have those on the thermometers, and that's usually where you find those. Where else do you find mercury in your home like that?
I don't think it's findable in nature by its own.
I remember
it's quite
that
toxic.
It's not found in nature.
And it might be toxic, if I remember good.
Yes, it's toxic and it's corrosible. I've always been told to not touch in mercury because it will somehow burn your hands or something like that. But I remember one time I went to a doctor, and this is a memory I have from very, very childhood. And there was like a bucket filled with mercury. I don't know why the doctor had a bucket filled with mercury, but I remember, and it was like, that's how I got this explanation, like, don't touch that. because this will burn your hands or this will melt your hands or something like that. Yeah, don't touch mercury. Absorbs through the pores, I believe. Yeah, don't touch mercury. Nothing good will come out of it.
Somehow
Big
this
story.
reminds me Legend of Korra when
Legend
she
of
was
Korra?
poisoned. Yeah, when she was poisoned. I think it was mercury poison.
Oh yeah, now that you tell that, there's a lot of histories that tell about mercury poisoning. Hmm. And
Oh,
as
yeah.
Paulette is saying, I think the mad haters back in the day went crazy from mercury in the dye, but maybe it was lead. One of the two. That's also there's a lot of things that happened in the past, and there was was having this discussion. And there was I think this was in ancient Rome, I believe. There was something that they were using that they were getting sick, and they thought they were being cursed or something like that. So they changed the location, but they didn't change the habits or the stuff that they were using. So they kept getting sick and dying from that because if you use certain substances of material for quite some time, your body will absorb it and will take it as a poison. So yeah, this is very pertinent as well. And I see that you already have the pickaxe equipped, so we should raffle this one right now because we're entering on the 1 hour and we still have two other pickaxes to raffle. So I guess that we will have to rush the raffles in between if we want to have this stream to end on time. So we got 14 answers. Let's do an RNG between 1 and 14, and hit generate. We got number 6, which is it's one person that has won quite some times, but has not won for a long time now, which is I am Bengali. Congratulations to you. You have been selected to be one of the lucky miners for today, which is a very special stream. And you've been probably here with us since the very first stream. I think that, yeah, you were here since the first stream. So I'm very happy that you won as the gold pickaxe and you get a chance to mine again. You did one already once, a gold pickaxe as well, and that time you got 3 silver ores. So let's see, and you got a ruby pickaxe, and you got silver ore, 6 iron ore, 1 copper ore. So let's see if we can break your previous records. And this is the third time that I am Bengali is going to mine. So in case you're wondering if oh, but am I going to be one of the miners? Do I get a chance to be one of the miners? As you can see, we have miners in here that are already going on their 3rd try to mine. So yeah, you will get chances to mine. If you come to the streams, you'll see that there's always chance to be mining. Free hands to Givish. Go for it.
Oh my.
Well, Givish, you got a green card again.
It's hard to
But
decide.
before we start, let's do it again. We want to hear a round of good luck to I am Bengali as we are starting to do this mining session. So let's just give some good vibes. The Beastie Mountain is listening to us and it needs your support. So congratulations again, and let's get this mining session going. I am Bengali, you are a lucky miner. So let's fucking mine. LFM.
Okay, I'm not sure what to mine. Um, mm, hmm. Stone, gravel, or clay, or dirt, or sand. It's difficult to decide. I don't know. Let's go
Well,
probably for some stone and some gravel. Maybe some.
he clearly says, give us choose. So, gotta
Oh
be up
my.
to you.
Okay. Okay, let's
So what's this
go
one? Stone.
for stone.
Okay, we want
Let's
some
check
gold.
out our luck. Hmm.
And
Oh, it's
what?
something wrong. Something went
Something wrong
wrong.
here. Let's try it again. Let's buy again another gold pickaxe, and it should be. Did we get the message to start mining?
Mm, I'll guess yes. Gold pickaxe.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, this
You can
time
mine
we
now. Okay.
did.
And do we
Okay.
have the Yes Dwarf? Yes, we have the Yes Dwarf as well.
Yeah. When logged in, had to fix it, but no problem.
Oh, it was broken again?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
No problem.
That's one of the things we're highly
It's
anticipating in
it's
Game Maker
quite easy fix
0.7.
actually.
Well, once you get a hang to it, yeah, it's just repeating and repeating and repeating.
The only bad thing that sometimes the parroting system in Voxed in Sandbox does not parrot the corresponding thing that we're trying.
We got an educational stone down there.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Okay, so
got more
I
stone
see
in there.
some gravel, and after that
Oh,
some
that's
stone.
gravel. Come on, we want to see some gold. Actually, I wanted to see some sapphire. I wanted to see a sapphire. Or an emerald as well. Or a ruby. I don't know. I just want to see a gem. I want to see some gold. I want to see gems. I want to see all that stuff coming. And
Okay.
educational stone for you. Well, by the time that we make the educational quests, all these educational stones and gravel and all that stuff, you'll be able to use those to get free pickaxes.
Okay, let's try a different place.
Oh, let's try to break those at the same time.
We'll try. Ah!
Oh no, damn. That's one of the things I like most is to break multiple stones at one time. Especially when there's three. It's so cool because usually one of those actually drops a prize. But that's my superstition working. Don't take it for serious. It's nothing special. I just like to see three different type of prizes popping out at the same time.
Well, I have to leave something left for viewers, to try them by themselves.
Well, I'm actually curious to see what's going to be the strategy. Are everyone going one by one? Are they going to try and mine multiple blocks? And ooh,
Where's the
come on.
luck?
Where's the
I'll
luck?
bet the all the next ones will probably drop
Well,
because we
I
mine so
hope
much
so.
and oh,
Come on, Misty
I
Mountain. Don't leave us hanging. We got Ambongali, and it's the third time that he's mining. At least he should be getting one to increase in the leaderboard. And speaking in leaderboards, let's see how we got the leaderboard going. So we have the commands, and you can check the leaderboard, and I have to update that because it still says the Lucky Wednesday. And now we are the Lucky Miner. It's been quite some time since we updated that one. So you can check who's in the first place. It is for a very long time. It is Besmir. He got a diamond pickaxe, and he got super lucky with that diamond pickaxe. And damn, I'm Mongali. You're not getting any luck today. I have to admit. And oh no, he didn't get any prize, right?
Nope.
Damn, this is very rare to happen, but it happens sometimes. I'm Bengali. We're sorry that you could not win any prize today. I hope you had fun. Thrill of waiting for what was going to happen. And since you already won 3 times, probably by the amount of streams that we will be doing, you'll get a 4th time, and more prizes will come.
Well, there's 2 more pickaxes left, huh?
There are more pickaxes, yeah, that's correct.
Bengali.
Well, you cannot win 2 times at the same stream because that would not be fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I think To be fair, it should be one pickaxe per viewer on the stream. And just for everyone that has just joined now, because I see that we have more people watching, I'm going to post here. You can, if you want to get the link, I'm just going to repeat this for quite some time until it gets really well, that everyone knows and can help with this. So we got the giveaway. Actually, we should change the command for something cooler than giveaway. Let's change the command for pickaxe. And to edit, let's change the command to
LFM.
LFM. Okay, I like that one. And it's easier and it's faster. Yes, please, one person, so you have a chance to. So if I buy a pickaxe, there will be a chance I won't get any prize. I'm Bengali, that's correct. If you buy a pickaxe, there's a chance that you would not get anything, and there's a chance that you can get, for example, a diamond, which is the most valuable diamond that we have currently in game, is worth 32 cents. So it's an RNG. An RNG, even us that we're doing the stream, we don't know what's going to get. And I think you can tell by our reactions, we have no clue on what's going to happen. So that's how RNG works. No one knows what's going to happen. So you can either have all the blocks that you mine with a prize, or you can have all the blocks that you mine without a prize. And the most common thing to happen is to have some of the blocks with prizes and some of the block without prizes. So that's something you have to take account of. It's a luck-based game. So we have 1 hour into the stream, and to talk about what we're going to say next, probably we'll need some time to explain how things will progress from now in the future. So probably before we do it, we can do it at the same time as we do the giveaways. So what do you think, Ivas? Should we give some beans already, or should we wait for some more?
Maybe let's do it on the gold pickaxe? Not gold, but diamond pickaxe.
The diamond pickaxe? Okay. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Let's save the beans a bit for later. Well, it's for the map, we have been streaming this for quite some time now. We're entering, so March, April, May, June, July. So we're entering in the 5th month. Can't tease us like that. We're entering on the 5th month that we're doing the streams. And I have to be honest, I'm starting to lack words to be saying about the game, because everything that we have just said, we have said earlier multiple times on other streams. So most of you are old-timers in here, and when I mean old-timers is everyone that is joining and is a regular at the stream. But we also want to be welcoming everyone that's new to the stream and to the game. So if you have any questions that you want to ask us about the game, please do so that we can answer you. Otherwise, we don't know what we could have a focus on during the stream. We have talked about mining, about the logic, about the asset creation, about map placement, about crafting, about PvP. And oh, that does not seem that has been fixed yet.
Well, collision box are some
Interesting
interesting thing.
They are still out of place.
Well, it's animated. It's probably because of that.
Yeah, but we can reduce it, I think. And yes, Anoizinu, we got beans. We got very good beans. A can of beans. So let us know if you have any questions here at the chat. If there's anything you'd like to know about the team, about the game, about the board game, about future plans, anything on the light paper, on the roadmap, just anything in general. Let us know if you have any questions. And Uzomakin, He's asking, the game will be a multiplayer or single player? There will be both. Now, the game that we are watching right now, it will be single player for one single reason. It's because of the logic that we are implementing does not let us have multiplayers. And we can take a quick sneak peek into the basement and show how the logic is done. And this is all that happens for one single player to play. All this logic. So probably you can, have you bought any pickaxe? No, there's no box there. Probably you can buy an iron one just to show from there, from Ogil.
I will go up to take it.
No need.
No need.
You can use the ones you already got there. Or you don't
They
have any
are
pickaxe right now.
upstairs.
Okay,
Uh,
let's pick it up.
Yeah.
And
Let's.
just to continue the answer, this will be a single player because of the logic. With this type of logic, we are not able to have multiple players because otherwise there will be no way to distinguish, for example, the HP. Whose pickaxe is from who? There's no way for us to do that. And there's other things that let's start with the sands and probably dirt so we can see more of this happening. So when you're mining, this is what's going to happen. It triggers all of this.
I will try to get a wide angle.
A better view.
Okay, and oh my, it's like
It triggers a lot of things. This is the reason why we cannot make this game a multiplayer one. But this one will be single player. We have other game modes that we're planning to be multiplayer, and those will include a PvP mode. So there will be a game with PvP, and that will also take in place the crafting system that we're implementing. So this is how we want to break it down for you. So we have this base game which will be about mining. You'll be getting materials. With those materials, we will have a separate land, which will be a town, and it will be more focused on crafting. So on that town, there will be a lot of crafting possibilities for you with those materials to craft different items. One of those, it will be, for example, gold coins, and that's something that will come for the future in terms of tokens, but that's very much in the future, nothing for now. You'll be able to craft equipment, so with those silver ores, gold ores, etc., you'll be able to assemble them, create gold bars, and with the gold bars, for example, a gold plate, and with the gold plate you can make a gold chest and start to build your own equipment. So with building that equipment, you'll be building actual sandbox assets. And as you know, the sandbox assets, most of them, or at least the ones that have power-ups, they require gems and catalysts. And for you to get gems and catalysts, those things are expensive. And for now, the ones that are available at the marketplace, they're all through the Game Maker Fund. So they've been funded by the Sandbox, and they were able to mint those assets that are currently available to be purchased. But when the market opens, and this is on the landowner roadmap, so landowners will be able to stake their sand on their lands in order to farm gems and catalysts. With those, if you have your own design and creation in the Vox edits, you'll be able to infuse those gems and catalysts into your creation. And that way, when you mint, it has a power-up. So what does that mean? There's a scarcity in here, in gems and catalysts, and having items on the sandbox that will have power-ups. So with the crafting system, you'll be able to craft these types of assets in the sandbox, which will have power-ups. So if you go onto the marketplace, they will cost you sand to buy those. And in here, you'll be able to take those prices and to mint or to craft those assets. And what next will happen? So we're going to make this PvP map. And from what we have understood from the sandbox is that there's going to be a gateway. So there will be a way to whitelist NFTs that are available in a map or not. What does that mean? It means that we, and this is what we want to do, we will be able to whitelist only the equipment that is part of the Pickaxe Master universe. And why would we do that? So when we are making the player versus player, which will have a fantasy league, players will only be able to play with the Pickaxe Master equipment sets, which means you'll have to craft them to become stronger. And as you know, in a play-to-earn league, the top place you get, the bigger rewards you can earn. So everyone can start with a fair chance on participating on this fantasy league. And also while doing it, so it also stimulates the economy of crafting, because you will have players that will want to be in the first places, because we will reward clans and players individually as well. And in order for you to be in the first prizes, not only have to have skills and be good and be with a good clan or good alliance, you will need good teamwork as well, so good communication. And of course, you'll need a good equipment. You need to be stronger because we'll be fighting with other people which will have their own equipment. And to explain about it, that's what we're planning to do in terms of lands that are multiplayer and lands that are single player. We wish it could all be multiplayer, but if it's not, it's regarding the current limitations of the game maker. And if once they're surpassed, let's say that we can implement everything that we have from this game in a multiplayer perspective, we will update the game so it becomes multiplayer, because that's what we would love to have. For you to join massively on the Misty Mountain and just be mining, and then you would see, for example, one of your friends mining next to you, and you're just taking a trip, an adventure together into the Misty Mountain. And I think that's we've covered it all regarding single player lands and multiplayer lands. One thing is certain, we will be building a lot in the future. And we got Besmir that has just joined now. And welcome, little late. Did I miss the big news? Not yet. Fortunately, now, yes. So you're on time. And if you want, you can type here !LFM, which stands for Let's Fucking Mine. And you'll get today's Google Doc form to fill it up, to be one of the lucky miners. And I think we're getting to the time to raffle one ruby pickaxe, because the diamond pickaxe, it's going to take some time to be doing so. And I have to check right now the amounts of open tickets that we got so far.
I spiled saying that let my friends mine and I'll take their resources.
Their
That
resources.
sounds about right.
He's about right. That's one of the things that why we were not planning on having multiplayer yet. That's one of the reasons, because we don't want it for you to be mining and then have someone just standing next to you, just waiting for you to mine, and the price come out as like mine.
Imagine
would be
you you buy a pickaxe and then you teleport all your resources to the wall, and there's other guy in the wall just waiting for resources to spawn.
Just waiting there. That would not be cool. So probably with wallets and NFT integration, one of the things that we might be able to do is to transform those prizes directly into NFTs. So when you mine and the price drops, you go buy, and it will be an NFT that will go straight into your wallet. So this will also decrease the chance, if imagine you're playing the game, your internet gets disconnected, at least whatever you have already mined, it's already in your wallet, and you can trade it back for sand anytime you want. Or you can take that NFT, which is it's a mineral, and you can put it on the marketplace, because there will be other players that don't have the time to mine and gather those resources, and they want to use them for crafting. So there's also going to be a secondary market for this. Some people will directly want to trade their earnings into sand, and some of the players will want to put those minerals and those resources, NFTs, into the marketplace so that other players will be able to buy stuff with them, to buy, no, to build stuff with them. And we got some, for example, I remember seeing with especially the tower defense jam. So there will be able to craft the weapons, and when I say weapons, it won't be just equipable weapons, but other type of weapons that will be some sort of traps for the opponent. So we're very excited on what could be happening in the future. Now, regarding the, we got 20 responses so far, so the number quite grew a lot on these last minutes, and we're going to raffle the ruby pickaxe. We have one left at the end, which will be a diamond, and we will spill all the beans while we do the mining session on the diamond one, because usually it takes from 20 to 30 minutes to spend a diamond pickaxe. And let's hit it up between 1 and 20. Let's see who's going to be the lucky miner. And we got number 5. Oh, the RNG is just liking the small numbers today. And the number 5 today, we got Nick Skull. So congratulations, Nick Skull. You are one of the lucky miners today. I'm not sure if you have already been chosen before to be one of the lucky miners, but you got the ruby pickaxe. It has 100 hit points, which is a lot, and you can just go wild with it. So let me take a quick note here that you won a ruby pickaxe. It has 100 hit points, and you can decide where to mine and what to mine. We have different types of mineable blocks. We have the sand blocks, we have the dirt blocks, the clay blocks, the gravel blocks, and the stone blocks. The harder it is to break a stone, the more hit points it will take away from your pickaxe. So you have to choose wisely, and you have to choose your strategy. Although the harder it is to break a stone or a block, the better the rewards that are inside of it. So Nick Skull says, do it hard. Mine or D. I would say mine or D. This was just some funny moments yesterday, because Game DZ, everyone was going mine or die at the chat. When Game DZ was like, mine or D? What's that? And Gibbous, will you do the honor of doing this mining session right now, because I have to take a very, very quick 2-minute break.
Of course, no worries.
All right, I'll be right back. So everyone, good luck. Send good luck vibes at the chat for Nick Skull, because he's about to mine and to spend a ruby pickaxe. So let's give it up. Some good luck for him. The Misty Mountain is listening, and let's give it a try. I'll be right back.
Okay, Nixel, do you have any preferences where to mine? And as I understand, you want to mine some stone. Do you prefer any place? Of course, we don't have... okay. So, let's start from this one. Whoop. Let's get on that block and try to hit it. Yep. Okay, so it's good that we're recording this. So we will figure it out what's happening due to this, well, some sort of inconvenience. Let's go to buy another pickaxe. I wonder if it's because we waited, that because we spawned a pickaxe and waited, maybe it's because of that. Okay, so we got the message to mine. Let's take this one. Okay. And let's go find... Actually, let's go to the first stone block that has appeared on the map. Actually, this is the first stone block that has been placed on the map. It's the same as all the others, but just some insights. And it's okay. First block in the map, and it's first reward of the Nixel. So yeah, let's put it to the wall, and let's search for more stone blocks. There should be always some around. Okay, let's go. I know there is quite some more stone pickaxe, stone, um, stones in here. Yeah, we could buy some more pickaxes, you know, and just mine all day. Oh my! If only teacher will not come back soon. Okay, so we have more silver. Yeah, not more, but nuggets. So that's even better. Okay. Let's go find more stone. Yeah, there's some few. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the upper side of the mountain. There is plenty of stones there. Um, Actually, I found a nice way. As the Bruno said, there is a thing that we could not move multiple objects by selecting them and dragging to the place we want. So it takes a very long time to take one block and move it to the place I want. So I figured out a new technique. So I use a macro. I write down a macro that just takes that block that I selected and enters a new coordinates, and it's just like easy teleportation for building. So um, learned this few days ago, but it really helps me to just move blocks to the new places. Hacker. Well, no, macros is not hacking. It's a tool. It's a very very nice tool. I never thought I will use it. I never thought that I will learn how to use it. But it's not difficult at all, and it's open source, so that's also very nice. Yeah, silver nugget. We're going for those silver nuggets, yeah? This crystal will probably not work yet. Yeah. So let's go a bit down. So yeah, this new technique that I figured it out a few days ago will really allow me to make all of these tedious tasks a bit easier, because to move one block by one, it just takes time, it takes mental power just to know to move a couple of hundreds, even more blocks one by one. It yeah, it goes under the fingers. Whoop, can I get in here?
Hello, Gibash. Hello,
Hi
everyone. I'm
Bruno.
back.
Yeah, we have some luck mining some silver nuggets, and we're still searching for it for some stone. And
How is it going, the mining session so far?
we have three, maybe four silver nuggets. I guess three.
Hmm. 4 silver nuggets is good. And Ice Palette is saying that's going to set up a macro to mine all the Misty Mountain at once. I don't know if it's
We just
possible. Probably yes. But the way that it's set up, you would mine all the mountain, but you will only get one price per mineable block. And we can try to set up. Can you try to mine the same block, like break 2 blocks that are the same at the same time? Usually when we try to do this, it's quite hard. So let's just try to randomly do those.
it's
Oh,
not the
perfect.
same time,
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah,
but yeah,
as
only
you
one
saw,
reward.
only one. So
But
no, doesn't matter
using
how many blocks. Yeah, yeah.
using macros and bots for this game, actually, Bruno, I talked with Bruno about this, and Bruno actually told a really good thing that well, you still need a pickaxe. So even if some bots are going to try to fill the market with resources, it's still will not drop in price because it depends on the pickaxe. So it's really, I think, nice.
It's a way that saves the economy. It's
Yeah.
so you know that every resource that you get, and if you decided to put, oh, another silver nugget, let's go. If you decided to put on the secondary, it always has a floor price, because the floor price, it's us, the Pickaxe Master, that will pay you. So probably everything that is put on the marketplace, it will be sold higher than that price. So back to the logic. So I can learn the timing of the RNG so I can mine at precise time for better resources. I spell it. That's very hard. Even for ourselves, we try to do it while we were looking at the RNG, but it's super hard to time. Super, super hard to make it a timing. If you can do it, please tell us that you've managed to do it so that we can fix it. But I strongly doubt that you can time the RNG because we have not been able to do it ourselves so far. And we tried to do it to see if we could rig the game, and we could not rig the game yet.
Okay, so we have 4 silver nuggets, I guess. Let's go upstairs
We
and
have.
check it.
And I spell it not hard for a macro though. Well, to put a macro in that, you would have to know the timings, but you don't have access to the timings. Even if you did, it is very hard to do so. But if you manage a way to crack the game, please do so and let us know so that we can improve it.
Well,
So we'll
I
welcome you to break the game when it's available.
yeah, it
And
seems
let me
like some good pile of silver nuggets. So let's trade it with Bunker Dance Tremas.
And Nick Skull, this is your first timing. First time mining. I don't see you in the list, at least
Okay, so
from
we have 0.2 cent,
4.
0.4. I actually really liking it. I don't know. When I first heard about, play to earn, I was thinking, how is this possible? How it will work? And now just seeing this, how it will work, yeah, it's nice.
Actually, there's going to be multiple ways to make play to earn, and I have some talks with King of Crypto. You know him by the streams that he does, and with Kingdom of Sakar. Actually, I was watching yesterday the Gmei show, and they were playing the Sakarnival, and they remade the game. So I encourage everyone that has not played that game yet to go look for it. I think yesterday was on page 38 or 40 in the Game Maker Gallery. And if you have not played it yet, please do so. Try it. It's looking very, very cool. And why did I mention this? It's because the way to make play to earn, there's several ways to do it. So we have found our way, which is buy pickaxes, and then mine and trade those for sand, or put them or craft to have items. You can sell those items, use those items, you can sell the resources. So there's multiple ways for you to choose how you're going to embrace your journey in the Pickaxe Master. But for example, in Kingdom of Sakar, what King of Crypto does, he puts some battle passes. So it's a seasonal pass that he sets up for people to buy it, and they will get rewards by completing those quests and the activities that he designed for that specific season. So that's also another way to make play to earn. And from my understanding, there's going to be multiple ways that are still being developed of play to earn. And Sandbox, it's very new to this in terms of play to earn, because everyone is still developing, everyone is still building, and it's going to be amazing to see all the types of creations and to see the creativity of the creators in terms when it comes to play to earn and what type of game features they'll implement. Because one of the things I'm certain is that we will be inspiring each other. Probably there's going to be someone that will look at the Pickaxe Master and say, oh, that's a cool way to make a play to earn. And probably we'll look into other games and we'll look at, oh, this is a cool feature to have as a play to earn. So creators will also be inspiring each others in order to improve how to make the play to earn better and to make the play to earn with more game modes, let's say. As it is right now, it's still very in the beginning, and it will be growing in the future for certainly. And this is how it works. You do one thing, it inspires another person, that another person does another thing, which will inspire another person, and it just goes around like that. And we're entering, should I open, and we've got Nick Skull saying, should I open the tickets and my address? You have already sent your address when you opened, when you filled the form. Let me just confirm, that was a demanding field for you to fill it out, so I have already your wallet's address in here when you fill that form.
Is it the correct one? Maybe it's just not his? Silly me. Oh, okay.
No worries. So we're going to post
yeah.
here the last time the link for the lucky miner, because we're about to raffle the diamond pickaxe, and while we do the raffle of the diamond pickaxe, we will be throwing some beans and some announcements for you. We've been holding up until the very last moment, until the very last minutes of the stream, to be able to deliver these good news for you. And this will be a game changer. Yeah.
I don't know which one is worse, knowing and waiting till we can say it, or don't knowing and just waiting till you know.
Well, I don't know. I just feel anxious about, like, let's do it. And Wicked, you two saying your silver nuggets just put you in the top 10 of the leaderboard. Hell yeah. Hey, Game DZ, welcome to the chat, and welcome to the lucky miner. So you still have a chance to fill it up, that form as well. We're going to raffle a diamond pickaxe because today we're having a very special stream, and you just come at the right timing to get all the beans. Where's the form? So let me do it again. We have the Nightbot, which has some commands, and you can get it from here. You just have to type LFM, which stands for Let's Fucking Mine. I don't know who started this. Who started LFM?
It's probably Bongali or um, some of our oldest viewers and crew. Yeah,
Not quite sure who it started, but hell yeah.
Ice Pilot.
So
Maybe Ice Pilot it was.
it was Ice Pilot?
I'm not sure. I'm
Probably.
not sure.
Probably. So let's raffle first the pickaxe, and then we'll get to the beans.
Yeah, let's buy a diamond pickaxe. It's long time no seen. I
Long
I
time no see.
always yeah always glance at the golden pickaxe. So just such a treat twice.
So we're going to close up the forms, and we got 21 responses so far, and right now we're not accepting responses anymore, and we're going to do the RNG between 1 and 21, and hit generate. We got number 13. This is a lucky number. I have a good feeling about this. So who's the number 13? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And we got, this is your first time mining, or the first time you get to be a lucky miner, and it's Lyrical CH86. So congratulations to you. You've just won a diamond pickaxe. And a diamond pickaxe, it has 500 hit points. So the last one we used, it was a ruby one. And you can see the amount of time that we were spending and mining with that pickaxe. Right now you can see you have 500 hit points, which is 5 times more than the last one. So congratulations to you. I know that you were eager to know the beans. So not only you get the beans, you also get a diamond pickaxe. So before we get into those, rounds of good luck for Lyrical, and let us know what type of blocks do you want to mine. And for the sake of the timing, please do choose clay and higher. Otherwise, if we go for Sandbox, we will stay here for another hour or 2 hours probably. Not that we don't like it, but we're trying to make it a 2-hour stream on a schedule. And we got Go West. Welcome. So
Clay and
clay
stone.
and stone.
Okay.
We got those chosen. So while Givesh is going to make these mining for Lyrical, let's give it a round of good luck in the chat for him, and we're about to get some beans after that. All right, so what news do we have for you? And we will be posting on our socials after this. We have something that we have been over quite some time, and we have been asked these questions a lot of times as well. So now we are happy to say that we are part of the Game Maker Fund. We've been accepted, everything has been treated, and from today we have joined the Game Maker Fund. So expect very, very cool things coming in the future. And what does this mean, being part of the Game Maker Fund? It means many stuff. So let's break it down. So what does this... Oh, something went wrong with that pickaxe.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to
the
buy a new
third
one.
time. It's the third time.
Third time that this happened.
Yep. So
We have to
had
show
something-
Junior this bug from the recording
Yeah.
to see
I said
what's going to
that
happen.
it's very good that we are recording so that Boss Killer can just have some
And
reference
take a
what's
look and check
happening
it.
and
Yep. And from the congratulations that I see on the chat, first of all, thank you. And second of all, it's congratulations to all of us because we did this together. It's been a journey that we have been doing with you, even before we even applied to the Game Maker Fund. So we have come all the way with us until we have reached this place that we're happy to announce that now we're part of the Game Maker Fund and the Sandbox family in an official way. And what does this mean of being part of the Game Maker Fund? So we were talking about delivering the game during August to make the first play to earn season, but being part of the Game Maker Fund means that we will not be able to deliver the game on the Game Maker Gallery. There are other plans reserved for the Pickaxe Master, and we will have to comply with those. So in terms of launching the game in the near future, which means Alpha 3 we won't be able because the roster of games was already closed. We're thinking in launching in the gallery, but that's not going to happen anymore. We will have to wait for Sandbox to actually tell us when we're going to launch the game. So if it's not going to be on Alpha 3, it will be go in the future as well. So huge news that's going to happen with that. We're very happy and very excited to bring this up to you. We have been discussing with Game Maker Fund for quite some time. So when we were talking that we have huge news in coming, we were mentioning this, but we were not able to speak properly before everything was confirmed and everything was closed. So now we can say it without a doubt that now we're part of the Game Maker Fund and we're ready to embrace an all new type of journey with you and also with the Sandbox. So what does this also mean? It means that we're going to do an NFT sale as well through the marketplace of Sandbox. And since it's going to be our first NFT sale, what better NFT sale could it be than having a set of pickaxes? So probably this is going to be the first pickaxes in the Sandbox, at least as an equipment. I don't recall remembering seeing any pickaxe at the marketplace so far. So we'll be choosing some of our pickaxes, and yeah.
I just wanted to say that it means that we will have our Pickaxe Master icon in the Sandbox shop marketplace.
That as well.
Like Atari and all of the others. So that's awesome.
That's awesome, and I don't know how to express in words so far the joy and the excitement that comes with it, because it's all a new page for us. We have never went this far, and this is a whole new experience for us that we want to share with you as well. And we have done so far, and we have been sharing our journey through the Pickaxe Master and through the Sandbox with you, we will keep doing it. So we wish we could announce it earlier, but we rather have certainties of what we're announcing and do it at the right timing. So that's one of the things. We're going to do also an NFT sale. And with that NFT sale, those funds will also revert to be funding the team. We have been working for quite some time, right now for about 8 months into this game, and that funding will help to grow the team and to stabilize the workflow as well, and to make it will be one of the first steps to have a solid foundation in order to have the Pickaxe Master funding in the long run. And when I say the long run, I see it for the next 2 years at least. So we're trying to get these basics for us to have an environment that we can be just focusing on this for the long term. So that's another thing that's going to happen. We're going to have an NFT sale. We don't know when it will happen. We know that we want to do the pickaxe sale first. Probably we're going to have maybe an NPC, maybe the Troll Witch. Maybe we're going to have also the giant pickaxe as well, as not as an equipment, but as an asset. Maybe the anvil, which is one of the assets that it seems to be most liked in the game as well. And I am Bongali is asking, so the contract is for 2 years? No, I've not said that, and I cannot say for how long is the contract. What I mean is that in terms of ourselves as a team, we have to work on ways to secure funding to work, and that's what we want, to secure fundings to have a stable income for the next 2 years, so that we can be building this for a very long time. Because, as you know, we do love what we do to make, but we cannot live out of voxels because we cannot eat voxels. So we'll need some sand to able to pay for our taxes, for our homes, and everything else, like everyone. So in order for us to be developing the best we can this game, we need to ensure that we have all the free time dedicated to be building the Pickaxe Master and on Sandbox, and not focusing on other jobs that we would have to get to provide ourselves our sustainability. So that's what it means, actually. And what I can say is, for the minting of the pickaxes and for the avatars that we're still discussing on how to do it, all I can say is that all those funds will be reverted. Part of it for the play to earn, part of it for the team, part of it for investing in getting bigger lands and growing the team as well. Part of it will be donated, as we have on the light paper, to an NGO that will serve to preserve the biodiversity of the mountains. So there's going to be plenty of things happening with those funds. More stuff that we can expect from it. So we already know that we won't have the game launched that early, because right now there are other plans for the Pickaxe Master. There's going to be an NFT sale soon, and when I say soon, I mean I don't know when it's going to happen, actually. No idea so far. And the last part, it will be something dedicated for you that's watching the stream and you've been playing with Fox edits. So since we're going to do the first pickaxe NFT sale, we want to have at least one pickaxe that's going to be designed by the community. So we're going to run, we don't have a starting date yet, but these are another means. We're going to run a contest, which will be a pickaxe contest. So there will be sand prizes for top places, and you'll be able to put your skills into test or into a contest with the Pickaxe Master, like you have seen with Voxodios, like you've seen with other types of communities and other types of games where they have these community contests of building stuff. There will be one for the Pickaxe Master, which is to build pickaxes. So I hope that you have your skills ready on your fingers, and we will be having these soon. We got Surdar Rio saying that he's having some ideas for pickaxes. We want to see all your ideas. We want to see all your submissions. You can submit more than one pickaxe. If you want to participate, you can submit as many, I think, as many as you can do or as you wish. And the terms and conditions of that contest still to be written, still to be decided, but it will happen, and it will happen before the NFT sale, because we want to use at least the winner of the contest to have that NFT minted. So in between of having the NFT sale, we were going to run this contest. After having the NFT sale, we'll probably will be closer to be delivering the game. But since we're still going to have Alpha Season 3 for 2 months and a half, so we can expect that there's a lot of things still going to happen in between with Sandbox before we can go live. But what we can expect is that we are going to have the digital board game edition released by the time that we finish the logic. So as you have noticed, we're now halfway through the Steel Braids quest. We're missing the geology quest, and we're missing the pickaxe crafting. So there's only three things left to do in terms of logic in this game at the Sandbox. After that, Junior is going to start to be making the board game digital edition, which will be added at our website. So you'll be able, it will have a loading screen. I think that the game will wait between 200 or 300 megabytes, but it will stay on your temporary files or cache, I don't know. So you only have to load it once. You don't have to load 200 megabytes all the time that you want to play, and it will be a multiplayer board game. So there's going to be a queue list. You'll enter it, and you'll be placed. It will be 4 players. You'll be placed on the queue list. You go to player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. Depending if there are not enough players, it will have, for example, a 1 minute or 2 minutes wait, and it will close. So you'll be able to play it with 2 players, 3 players, or 4 players. That's another thing that's going to happen. In the meantime, while we wait to have the game in the Sandbox released, more stuff. We will also have a play to earn competition of the board game. and there will be many different tiers on where you can earn prizes. The prizes will also be in sand, so we have more stuff incoming in the near future, and we could probably see the board game, or we could be expecting the board game maybe in September or beginning of October, at least from the roadmap that we have designed in terms of the amount of time that it needs or it takes to be built and developed. It will go more or less along on those lines. So what else? What we're going to have? We're going to have those seasons of the digital board game. Then we're going to do the physical edition as well. And with the physical edition, it will come an exclusive pickaxe that will only come with the physical edition of the board game as well. These are the amazing news that we had prepared for you. We're going to prepare today an announcement for it at the Discord. We're also going to make a very special Twitter post for it as well. And with all these news, we have to say that we are very excited with what the future holds and what's going to come up next. We know that we're going to have a lot of tasks given by Sandbox for us to fill and to complete. And well, we don't know much more than that, so we're on the same page. But we are very happy to announce that we're on the Game Maker Fund. It's an honor for us to be selected as one game, or to be recognized with the quality of the game by the Sandbox. And well, we have to say that everything is aligned and it's going on the way to be delivered the best way possible for you to play this game. I want to also open up the chat if you have questions regarding everything that we have just discussed right now, everything that we have just talked. Even you, Gibbous, I don't know if you want to add something.
Not sure. Just that it's really it's an honor, and it's unbelievable actually. When I heard about the Sandbox, I would never imagine that when I saw the the Atari and the what's forgot all the others, and the Snub Dogs and all of the interesting things that Sandbox is making. I would never imagine that this project, Pickaxe Master, well, after we started, yeah, it was looking that we're going to that side, but when I personally downloaded the game maker and just tried it for the first time, I would never imagine that our team will be in this place. So it's really, well, it's I don't know how to tell you. It's like in a book, in a film. Basically, all I can say that we really tried, we really wanted it, and it happened. It's yeah, it's like in a film or in a book.
When we started to work, and we were still very basic on what we were designing, and just kept. There's a silver nugget forgotten there somewhere, by the way.
Yeah.
At the left.
Really?
If you look down, look at there, 21 meters. 21 meters. No, at the left. You have a silver nugget down there. More left.
Oh,
there.
Yep. Good.
That's
Chat,
a forgotten one.
Keep looking also. As you can see, with the diamond pickaxe is very easy to. Where he is?
Where did it go?
He is somewhere.
So when we were building, and I remember telling Gush, Junior, MDA, there it is. Gibbous was like, no man, we're going to get part of the Game Maker Fund. Like, trust the process. We're making this. This is coming out a really good game. This is going to happen. And if you come back, so we opened for the public at 21st March. That's been 5 months ago. If we go back 5 months ago, the most responses I would say is like, yeah, of course, Bruno, but hey, like getting in the Game Maker Fund, that's a huge step, and we're still building up at this level or at this place. So it's very rewarding also to know that we've worked this hard for so many time, and actually stuff started to become true, or started to become a reality in terms of the game started to become stable, playable, and right now you've seen that for a very long time. Actually, since we started, we have not changed the logic. So we found out that the logic is stable as well. It works good. And now to be able to enter the Game Maker Fund and everything that will also allow us to do in the future with that, just solidates the feeling that what we're doing in the right direction. And it's a very good feeling to have. So what we can say from our personal experience, if you're making a game out there, is that put your heart out in what you're doing and work hard, and from there present it to the sandbox, make a professional presentation of your game, of what you want to develop. And if you know that you've worked really hard and you're proud on what you did, you should not be afraid on sending stuff to the sandbox. They've shown several times that they are very open, and one of the things that they most care about is the creators. And they have shown multiple times through the contest, through the Game Maker Fund, to the Creator Fund, to the Accelerator Program, through so many initiatives, that they really value their creators. So the only thing you have really to do is to start building, start designing, and assemble a game, an idea, and submit it to the Game Maker Fund. So Dario, well, I wish you good luck for them, and like I said, everything that I just said now, I think it's a solid advice if you're running for it, and just try to make it as best as you can when you go to present it. At least a working demo of the game so they can see, oh, mine all of those at the same time. No, almost.
Well, I'm trying to be a mining sniper, you know?
Mining
Just
sniper,
trying
you're good at that.
to
Well,
catch
Mr.
exactly the
Red
block
says,
I
yes,
want.
indeed. Better tried than failed without trying. My father used to say one piece advice, and it would repeat to me many times, and I think that's completely gotten into my head, which is the no is always granted. Anything else that can come after that, you don't know. So whatever you do, you know that a no is something you can take for granted. But if you don't try it, you don't know what else could it be. But if you don't try it, you know automatically you're getting the no from yourself at the start. Well, this is some dad advice, it seems. Lyrical says that his dad is the same. And another silver nuggets. I'm curious on how many silver nuggets we got, because I've seen already like some 4 or 5.
I lost count.
You already lost the count.
We
Well, it
have
seems
one
this is
more,
an
I think.
advice that comes from all over the world. So different dads from different places of the world telling the same thing to their children. It's got to be a good advice. Lyrical thinks 5. I think there's more than 5. And on another topic, have you seen how much you can play with a diamond pickaxe? And also remind that we're doing just mining right away, just mining. We're almost taking no breaks from mining. When you get these diamond pickaxe, you'll be able to also do quests in between. You can explore the map and see where it feels better to mine as well. So in terms of gameplay, when you buy a diamond pickaxe, you can be mining for quite some time. And also the type of assets, as you can see, At least Lyrical thinks he got 5 silver nuggets. So with those 5 silver nuggets, they're going to be from what we were planning, and this is very early. For example, we're making some recipes for crafting. You will be able to make already a silver bar, at least 1 silver bar. So you'll be making one of the crafting materials that are needed for the asset creation. Surdaru, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining on the stream and have a great day. Don't forget to share the more info on the alpha that you're doing on your game. We want to support it as well. So when you're ready to share and ready to have the game played, please do talk with me and share that link so we can also share on the Discord server and have our members to try it on. And Lyrical is asking, can we explain what we can do with educational stone and clay? So the educational stone and clay, they stand for the non-prizes. So that's when you do not get a prize. But what can you do with it? There's going to be an educational quest, and you'll be able to bring those educational stones, which can be clay, sand. There's going to be an educational mineral from every mineable block. And with those, you'll be able to complete the educational quest. The educational quest consists in bringing these several types of blocks into the geologist. He will be giving you some fun facts, like McDuck's usually says. And McDuck is being so quiet today. He was bringing just fun facts out of nothing on the last stream. I think he's feeling a bit shy today. And McDuck, you don't have to wait for me to say just go for a fun fact. Whenever you're feeling like, you know what, it's time for a fun fact, you just strike it. Go for it. You don't have to wait for me. But Lyrical, yeah, to complete, basically you'll have those types of quests which you'll be needing those educational stones or minerals to complete it, and by completing those, you'll be receiving free pickaxes. So right now, I think we have planned about 2 pickaxes that are going to be guaranteed through the stages while you're delivering back these types of minerals. So we still have to wait a bit for that's implemented. We're finishing the Steel Braids quest. Then we're going to move into the geology quest, and that's when it's going to happen. Damn, McDuck. No need to wait for me. Just whenever you feel like, you know what, it's been so many times without a fun fact, just strike it. So since we're also closing the stream, it's definitely the time for a fun fact. McDuck, take it away. It's all yours. And let's see what you're going to bring up for us. I'm also curious, how many hit points do you think that there's still left on that pickaxe?
Should we check?
Oh, can you go back just a little bit? I think I saw some rewards in that because there's so many things written. Go to the left, yeah. So we can see clear, educational. Can you do a 360 looking around? For some reason, I thought I saw 4 there. Or maybe not. And also, you placed some blocks near the troll witch.
Yep. We already mined the stone in there.
Oh, we did? Okay. Oh, there's a silver
But
nugget there. You saw it?
Really?
Yeah. No. Look back.
Oh,
There.
right there. I just mined here. Yeah, sometimes the drops comes after we have so many stones on the map. It sometimes comes after.
And very rarely, sometimes it spawns. So if you're mining on this level, and for some reason, sometimes it drops on the lower level.
Hmm.
We're not
Well,
quite
I
sure
know
why
that
that happened.
I know that if you like take it, um, put it into the wall and let it go, then it's stuck inside the block. And I'm not sure you can, but you can take it out of it,
Yeah, I can take
as I
it back.
see.
Just trying to confirm with that cluster of.
Oh, here's some clay.
Of words. There's not a mineral there.
Oh, 2 blocks.
So McDuck is saying, did you know that the whitest mineral is talc? So not only talc, we have learned in the last stream, is the softest mineral, but it's also the whitest. So talc is getting number one at a lot of things. Another thing that talc is also the number one. And I have to say the chat is very quiet today.
They are probably writing all of the beans to the internet now. I don't know. On the
Spreading the
all of
bean.
the yeah.
Probably not. I don't know. I think that we would be the first to put those in the Twitter. But yeah, you feel free to share those beans. Educational stone. That's a really cool question. What would be the darkest mineral? In the top of my head, I think of onyx.
Maybe
There's
obsidian.
also obsidian, tourmaline. And Lyrical is asking, is it true that talc can absorb bad smell? McDuck, that's a very good question. And if it does, why does it do that? Why does it happen? Why would talc absorb bad smell? And Yannick is asking, when can I play the board game? So we're counting, or we're expecting to have the digital version of the board game ready in September, November. So that will be more or less the time that we can have the game played for everyone. And McDuck is saying, I think it's Vanta Black. I've never heard of Vanta Black ever in my life. I have to search. Is it that? What's a Vanta Black? One thing I have to say, it's really dark.
Well, you could expect that.
Oh yeah, it says here. It says it's a substance made of nanotubes of carbon. It's the
Whoa,
blackest
nice.
substance known. It absorbs 99.96% of radiation. So whenever light hits this mineral, instead of being reflected, it gets absorbed by it. I don't know if you also did this search, but it looks like it's something that has been cropped from Photoshop. And you're looking at just a hole, like, okay, what's been taken from here? No, that's actually the mineral itself. And is this from the picture, or I have? Okay, this is from the picture. But Vanta Black, you cannot find this in nature, it seems, because this seems it's made by mankind. When it says that's a substance made from nanotubes of carbon, that really really looks like it's something made by man. I don't think that this is possible to be found in nature by itself.
I will go down to check how much health we have on the pickaxe, because I can see there's some instability, so we're not.
Oh, there's a little few. Can you go closer to see how much it says?
Yeah, it says 122.
It still has more than a ruby pickaxe. We call it we don't have more. So 122. If we mine stone blocks, that will be about 20. So we have about 25 stone blocks to mine. So plenty of prizes still to come, gotta say. But if you cannot find those stone blocks easily, you can go just also for gravel, for clay.
Yeah, let's go for a bit of clay. I don't know. He said he want clay and stone, so I will respect that. And I don't know.
Oh, okay, I see. No gravel. No gravel for lyrical.
Well, unless he wants to. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of tactics. I don't know. Just don't want to interfere too much.
Oh, and lyrical is a she. I'm sorry for that. We've been
Oh,
calling you a he.
our bad.
You can go, I don't mind. I don't mind. That's but that was a good one. I don't mind. So lyrical is saying that she doesn't mind for you to mine gravel blocks as well. Since we're getting some scarcity on the map right now in terms of where are the
Well,
stone blocks
there
and where
is
are the clay blocks,
plenty.
because we have
There
there's
is
plenty,
plenty
but they're
upstairs.
scattered. Okay, let's try to just go for some gravel. Maybe we have some prizes at gravel. It has not been mined that much, so probably look at
Immediately.
that. Look at that. Just waiting to be mined. Any guesses on what it could be the value of this mining session? One thing I know for sure is that Lyrical is entering the top 5 of the leaderboard today. So we got one entry at top 10, and we got one entry at top 5. The top 10 is getting, the rank is getting higher, I have to say. So at the beginning, everyone, it seemed to have some sort of low results or some sort of low values, but as time goes by and as time passes by, it's getting bigger and bigger every time. And McDuck, since we did so few today, do you want to do another fun fact for everyone here at the chat? And he's saying, exactly, I'm not sure. I'll have to look any further. But some examples of black minerals, you can see augite, biotite, and chromite. Damn. I thought I knew something about crystals because my girlfriend, she has a lot of crystals and she loves crystals. But all these names I'm hearing, since we have Mukduk on the team, and I'm too curious. I have to Google this. I have to check it out. So we got augite. What's augite? Augite doesn't look that black. But it's a beautiful rock. Biotite. Let's check for biotite as well. Okay, this is much darker. And if we search for voxelite, what happens when you search for voxelite? It appears Sandbox. Oh, that's a very good one. Makdak, that's a very good one. So did you know that rubies and sapphires are the same mineral? This mineral is called corundum. The color of the mineral is actually given by traces of a specific type of metal. The metal involved determines what color it will be. And this one I was actually discussing with my girlfriend as well, because she's very into minerals and crystals. And even she has the Bible of crystals and all of that stuff. And even her, she didn't know that one. And it's kind of hard to believe that you have sapphire and you have a ruby, which is actually the same type of mineral. But in terms of the perception of the eyes, which one would you say that's more valuable? Is it a sapphire or is it a ruby? Let us know in the comments. Despite being the same mineral or coming from the same source, let's say, like Maktak just said, it's called corundum, what would you perceive as being most valuable, a sapphire or a ruby? Minerals is a very complex world. Yes, it is. It's not only complex, but it's very interesting.
I have a silly question, but as I know, all of the minerals are quite difficult well, it's difficult for them to appear, to grow in the ground, and I guess there is none in space. All of the like rubies and crystals and all of that nice things are only found on Earth, not in space, because we don't have heat in space.
Well, actually, I don't think that's necessarily true, because one of the things I get a lot of notifications from NASA and things from space, which I'm also very curious. And one of the things that I've crossed several times is that on Jupiter, there are times that rains diamonds. And
Okay.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I've read that on Jupiter it rains diamonds sometimes. Imagine that. You're having a nice walk and then it just starts raining diamonds.
Well,
Well,
if I know, good, so you could not walk on Jupiter. It's
yeah, it would you will need a very specific type of umbrella.
yeah.
Yannick says the
I'm
same. I think there's a planet that rains diamonds.
I'm actually really into space from my youth. I always googling everything about space.
Who doesn't love space?
Yeah. Well, it's not as
Well,
good
and
as metaverse.
it does make some sense if you think about it. Oh, Yannick is saying it's on Neptune and Uranus. So we have two planets on the solar system that rain diamonds.
Well, I bet it's
And
because
Jupiter
the
and
pressure.
Saturn. Okay, we're not getting. Okay, Yannick just confirmed. So this is only from the solar system. Imagine on the whole galaxy, on the whole universe, in all solar systems, in all
Well,
the
yeah.
planets.
Well, yeah.
What could
Yeah.
be happening there? Well, diamonds are made of carbon. We know that basically human beings are made of carbon and water, essentially. That's what we are. In most of our composition, we are basically carbon and water. But most of the things that we perceive, carbon is the most common molecule, let's say it, that we can find on Earth. And also carbon is also a mineral. So we would have to say that we're made of minerals. And carbon, we're basically made of stardust. So does this mean that stardust is carbon?
Mm,
We could usually say that carbon is found everywhere in space too. So when we brought samples of rocks from the moon, did it have carbon? I know. Did we have already brought samples from Mars, for example? Did it have carbon as well? I'm quite curious on that.
did we bring samples from Mars?
Well, I know that the Land Rover that's there, it has already gathered, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't remember.
still there.
I don't remember that it has a comeback mission yet.
It's planned, but it's probably will
Right?
be later in human history. It's, as I know, it's quite difficult to go back from
No
there.
samples have been brought back from Mars yet. And we are all stars. Yeah, we are all stars in here. We all shine. And we all have
We
our own lights. We're
well,
getting we're
interesting.
getting lyrical.
Uh, yeah, we're to space, not into mining. So maybe let's go back. But
Well, cool. Maybe we'll get some space mining mode with some collabs. Why not? So it's not that completely out of topic. Well, we didn't have samples from Mars yet, but probably we had some samples from the moon. And that would also be a really nice curiosity to know what would be the composition of what we got from the moon. I heard a theory that the moon was a big asteroid. I don't know if that side it can be called an asteroid that collided with Earth and then started to go around Earth. These very, very long time ago, as you can imagine. So if
yeah,
it has collided with the Earth, you
the
also heard
best
that theory?
theory. Yeah, it's the best theory that it collided two times with Earth.
Two times.
Two times. Just ec- calculating from the spin of Earth and the spin of Moon, so it's only possible
Hmm.
to be able to hit two times. And one more interesting thing: Moon and Earth is the biggest Moon and planet ratio on solar system. Basically, from all the planets there is in solar system, Earth has
Hmm.
the biggest moon by Earth size.
Hmm. That's interesting. I
Basically,
didn't know
basically
that
it's
one as well.
huge. Basically, by moon size, it's huge. Earth is has the biggest moon on yeah. Oh, our pickaxe just broke. I was just
Ooh.
thinking that it will never break.
I don't know. I don't know for how long we're mining, but this was a long. This was even longer the last session we had at Diamond Pickaxe. But you're saying that the moon collided two times with Earth, so I can
Yeah.
see one time colliding. But when would it be the second one? The second time that it collided?
Um. It's basically it's how to tell. Um. It's one event. Basically, it's like one event that has two stages,
Hmm.
as I read. So I'm not a specialist on that. So do your own research. But as I know, the best theory how our moon is so big is that it could be only if it had been hit it hit each other two times. And yeah, so that's that. You could
Before we
check
go,
it.
hey, let me just take a note on what we had, because I think you
Okay,
have
yeah.
other stuff in your inventory. What did you just trade back now?
There was a copper. So we
It
have
was a
two
copper.
coppers.
Okay. Let's separate first before we trade because we have
Mm-hmm.
other stuff in the inventory and we
Yeah.
might confuse those. There's so many text boxes. We got
Okay.
also, but that's saying that, actually it was lyrical, say that the moon formed during a collision between Earth and another small planet about the size of Mars. So probably the moon was a small planet, or I don't know. The moon is divided into layers. The core is a solid and rich in iron, which also makes sense. The mantle is basically made of magnesium, iron, silicon, and oxygen. Since there's a magnetic field in the Earth, I think the core of Earth is also iron, if I'm not mistaken. So both of them having iron on their cores, these would also work as some sort of magnet that would keep the distance between Earth and the Moon stable. As we know, the other
Mm,
planets
mm.
also magnetic. The sun also has its own magnetism. That's how we keep everything glued, and we just keep rotating around the sun. So far
S-
we got.
8 silver nuggets.
8 silver nugget, that's a good one, good take. So let's put here for lyrical CH86, and this was a diamond, and we got 8 silver nuggets. That alone is almost 2 sand. Actually, it's 1.6.
We got 1
And
silver ore.
1 silver ore. Let me take note of that. Silver ore.
And 2 copper ore.
1 we have already traded, correct?
No, not traded. Still on the scale.
Oh, okay, you put it on scale. Okay, perfect. Copper ore multiplying by 2. So Lyrical CH, Nick Skull, and Boopful, congratulations on your wins today. And everything that you mine will be sent today to your wallet in sand. So we hope that you had fun mining today with us. I hope you liked the beans that we spilled for you and all the news that we have brought. Being part of the Game Maker Fund, everything that's going to happen. So we will have, also wanted to touch this, so we have the current roadmap on the website. And by entering the Game Maker Fund, it will change the roadmap as it is. So we'll be updating the website as well to change that roadmap. We know that going to launch the game with the Sandbox through the Game Maker Fund will do better to the game than just launching the game by ourselves. So I think that everyone understands, and we'll be making a specific AMA just to discuss this so we can get as many people as we can just to approach a new roadmap, or at least to give some satisfactions on the alteration of the roadmap. Basically, that's what's going to happen. It's for the sake and for the good of the game to be launched with Sandbox. So with that, we cannot go on the current roadmap that we have. And we hope that you understand that decision and support that decision, because in the end, what we want is to deliver the best game as we can, and we possibly can. That's about it. We'll make a specific AMA just to talk about those changes. We're still changing these prices, and while we do so, I'm going to let some words before we go. We got McDuck that has sent us some really nice tips again about geology. He's saying that he's getting full of ideas for the next ones, which is also cool to have these brainstorms and just discussing random things about geology. We also get new ideas to put up new content for fun facts. We hope that you liked the stream, you liked the mining sessions, you liked the geology fun facts, and you enjoyed to be with each other and with us during these 2 hours. So, McDuck, thank you for helping to give your knowledge and to put your knowledge at service to everyone that's here. You can also ask him on the Discord server if you're not there. If you have any questions, just feel free to join and just ask anything to him regarding geology. Gibash, it was a pleasure also to be with you again. We always do this every Wednesday, and it's always a pleasure to do this stream with you and just play the game and explain and go through. I don't know if you have some words you want to say before we close the stream.
Of course, that it's the pleasure is mutual. Of course, I'm very happy to be here and to stream this with you, and of course with all of this amazing community. And thank you for being here, and let's see you in the next one.
All right, everyone, miners, sand fam, sand miners. We'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to take a hike on your local mountain or hills if you don't have one. Take good care of that mountain, because we need the mountains also for our planet Earth. And to talk about rubbish right now, let's give it up for the next stream on the next Wednesday. And we wish you all a great week, and let's get tuned to Alpha Season 3, which should be out very, very soon. So thank you for joining, and see you on the next stream. Everyone, goodbye, have a nice week, and cheers.
See everyone.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?